back. Bro, what? You gotta give me more gas than that. We back. That like button. Man, what it is. What it is, people. Shalonda, what's up, baby? How you feeling? These streaming niggas getting out of control. Out of control scream is 2,800. Fuck it is, people. Shit, I ain't really had nothing to talk about, man. I seen that, well, I ain't see it, but I watched a little bit of the Memo 600. Sat down with No Jumper, Adam 22. Talking about all dirt business. Niggas weirdos, man. Niggas is weirdos. This fucking long ass ride. What's up, Edward? $3 and 51 minutes. God damn. That ain't bad. That ain't bad. What the fuck the word, man? What the fuck going on the internet, man? So Roc Nation. I seen DJ Academics talking about Roc Nation. And my man been telling me I need to talk about Roc Nation for the longest time. And we actually did talk about him. In reference to yeah, I ain't watched that shit.
Your route may be affected by severe thunderstorm warning. Head northeast toward Salzburg Road, then turn right onto Salzburg Road.
I ain't watched that shit for real. It was staged, y'all. Anything with Charleston White name in it is gonna be staged. Anything. Like, yo, he's the guy. He's being portrayed as the guy that can't be touched. So any kind of fight that he gets in, he's gonna win, or they ain't gonna fight. Remember, he was supposed to fight the one dude on the Sean Cotton thing. He ain't never fight, but he wasn't never supposed to fight because they can't allow Charleston White to lose. You know, that goes against his character. His character is, I can say what I want, do what I want, and I can't be touched. So whenever they design these little things for him, he's always gonna come out victorious. Now you got dumbass niggas in the comments that don't know the play, say things like, "Look, Unc win again." They might as well stop trying. The whole time, every single situation was staged. The only thing wasn't staged is when nigga snuck his ass when he was in a barber chair. Any other situation that he was involved in, or in Soldier Boy, but any other situation outside of that, they was all staged, man. It was all staged. They can't let Charleston White lose. It's gonna ruin his image. It's gonna ruin his image. So I ain't watched that shit. I ain't got no interest in it. Then he fought an island boy. That nigga Yo was kissing his brother. Like, the fuck? can't co-sign that on no level. You feel me? I watch that shit, bro. That man kissed his brother, man, for clout. Said he made $3 million. You niggas weird, man. They'll do anything for the next dollar. What's that, Zalanda? Is that how you pronounce it? Hard mode. What's up, Brian? Yeah, that's his character, yo. So whenever you see Charleston White involved in a situation, if he come out victorious, just know that it was staged. Cause Charleston White got one eye, yo. That man is disabled. You know what I mean? He can't get no fight. Charleston White can't get no boxing ring. Somebody gonna knock his eye out. That eye comes out. I said I wanted to see it roll on the ground. Now if motherfucker get in a boxing fight and nigga knock his eye out, then let me know. I'll watch that shit. But they can't just knock it out. They gotta pick it up and throw it after that. And make him get another one. Other than that, I don't want to see nothing involved in that. I tried to avoid Charleston White. I see he just disrespected Yo Yoooo. Did y'all hear that? Did y'all see that? Y'all hear that? I heard that a couple days ago. I thought that was wild. That Yo Yoooo accepting that level of disrespect. And it's even wilder that Yo Yoooo does business with Sean Cotton. And Sean Cotton does business with Charleston White. I would think that would be a conflict of interest through the level of disrespect, but I don't know, yo, niggas allow anything for clout. Yo, you're not gonna be disrespecting my dead relative or my dead homeboy and his daughter, and we don't, you know, we don't bump heads. Like, and we in the same city. Oh fuck no, that's damn near impossible, bro. For me, you go off on a rant like that. No, you can't get away with that. Not in Baltimore. In Baltimore, niggas die for dissing online, back and forth. And nobody got time to be playing on internet games.
In 600 feet, turn left onto Jefferson Road. At the light, turn left onto Jefferson Road, then turn right to stay on Jefferson Road.
Man, I got time for them type of games, man. Yeah. Ready to hop on the fucking road. Oh yeah, what I was ready to show y'all. Oh yeah, the Charleston White shit. Oh yeah, let y'all hear how he disrespected Yo Yoooo. All that shit Yo Yoooo talking. You got old ass nigga in your city running his mouth. And then you got dumb people saying, well, if you let an old man get you mad, then man, fuck out of here. I don't give a fuck that nigga was 60. They ain't gonna just keep talking crazy like that. Disrespecting my man dead daughter. I don't know what kind of world niggas be living in. That ain't the type of world I'm from. Listen to this shit though. Before we get to Roc Nation. Hold on. Listen to Fat Joe bluffing that. Yo, Fat Joe is a bluffing motherfucker. Where'd he come from? Like, yo, this nigga is online just clout chasing at every opportunity with these wild ass stories. Yo, listen to this story Fat Joe told. I know Jada Kiss be like, man, why the fuck I start a podcast with this nigga? Fat Joe one of the goofiest niggas online. He one of the old niggas like Jim Jones now, who at first, you know, when you just heard a rap, you thought he was something that you thought he was legitimate. But now he's starting to speak out and you're starting to get a better understanding of his character. It's like, oh man, he one of them niggas. He one of them weird ass niggas. Listen to his wild ass story, y'all.
Like the biggest liar on the internet now. They call me the Cap King, right? Here go the Fat Joe with the hoodie. Once again, got 100 guys outside. You keep 100. No. Always back in the day. I walk in the bathroom. It's a hot diesel Spanish dude. Diesel out of this, like he looked like he ate a refrigerator. You know the man came home just now. By the way, I've never been extorted in my life. Don't understand it.
Yo, the man said, you know he... Hold up, yo.
You gotta kill me. Doesn't exist.
The man said, you know he came home just now. Yo, just now, Fat Joe, like the first day, like he just walked out the joint. Like it's like the nigga is habitual storyteller. Like these niggas is crazy. He need to link up with Tony Busby. They could probably do a great movie together. Tony Busby and Fat Joe, Tony Busby Films, executive directed by Fat Joe. Man, that bitch probably go be a box office hit. But these niggas and their stories is diabolical, man. I would say he just came home. Just now, like he met him outside the jail. Yeah, but hold up, though, it get worse. Check him out.
My DNA, 10 years. I did 10. So I'm looking at the mirror, I'm taking the piss. Somebody got to pay. I'm looking in the mirror and I'm like, finally, a nigga tries me. Finally. I'm human. I'm looking at the mirror. I'm like this. Somebody taking the shit. Hey, this is my brother Surge. This Surge is like, I can't breathe. He's like crawling on his face in the mirror. I see him. I'm like, he's like they talking to Joe like this. Like he can't believe he's hyperventilating. He cannot believe this. Man, we put the beats on this guy. So legend. Not 100, just us two. Like the biggest liar on the internet now. They call me the cat king, right?
So his man just happened to be in a stall. He ain't know his man was there though. His man just happened to be in the stall. Fat Joe happy that somebody finally disrespecting him so he can show out. Like, man, Fat Joe, stop fucking lying, man. These wild ass stories, man. Nobody believe that shit, man. Somebody got to vouch for these stories Fat Joe was telling, yo. Where that nigga from the Bronx or something? Fuck Fat Joe from? Yeah, he from the Bronx, right? I need somebody from the Bronx to vouch. Cause if you let Fat Joe tell it, he was the most thorough nigga in this section. You know what I mean? You couldn't say nothing to him. You couldn't touch him. You couldn't do nothing. Depending on what it is. Yo, they can be tripping, right? Alright, but let me show y'all what Charleston White said about Yo Yoooo. Well, I want y'all to hear this shit. Cause this was highly disrespectful. If I was Yo Yoooo, I wouldn't be standing for this shit. I'd have been at Charleston White door. I don't know though. I guess I don't know. That's just strange to me. I'd have been at his door. Hey Charlie, I'm outside. Get your ass out here, nigga. Talking all that gangster shit. I get down to the stoplight. He probably is telling punch stories. Fat Joe like 1090 Jake. I think that's what 1090 Jake mimics his life at Fat Joe. All these wild dumb ass stories that don't make sense. It only makes sense to people that don't know no better. You know what I mean? That shit make perfect sense to a person that don't know no better. But anybody that been around, that shit don't make no fucking sense, bro. First day home, he just did 10 years straight. You happy as shit, he disrespected you. Not even first day home, he just got out. Like first 20 minutes home. Y'all beat him up in the bathroom because he cracked slick on you. And you couldn't wait, because nobody ever talks to you that way. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. Yo, wow, this shit. Yeah, weird ass nigga. That nigga funny. Yeah, that's the New York thing. I know. It does mouth. I'm from Baltimore. Trust me, I know all about New York. You hear me? I know all about New York. It ain't everybody. It's just certain boroughs. You know what I mean? Certain boroughs in New York, yo, they get busy with the line. Like that shit be out of control. A real New York nigga will tell you. They know they be lying like a motherfucker. Embellishing. I mean, let's not call it lies. Let's call it embellishing, man. They know they be embellishing stories, man. Hold up. Charleston White right here.
Man. Yeah. You got that pussy. I ain't one of them. I ain't peso now. I ain't soft walking them. Oh yeah, yo. You been taking losses, boy, since you been rapping. Lil Brandon. You know, I used to Lil Brandon's mama, Tucci. I used to Tucci. And go in another room. Go home, bro. Got them Southside, bitch. You got that. And I keep that fire on. Who got it? You still. I keep it on me. Legally, by law. So come on. Tough convicted fella. Since you looking, let me tell you why you watching. Lil Ronnie and Chink. I ain't never liked none of them. That gang bang. Gang bang. I like Bugatti and CJ Casino. Some money getting. You crash dumb ass gang bang and shoot 'em up bang bang. You won't last long. You'll be dead soon. They say to put that hit on that boy, cause he was setting up them dice games. He started getting in on it. Before you come home, they say your partner and his daughter was staying in the motel. They say you doing bad too. Can't get no money no more. Your money ain't right. Get you some money. Coon Pappy say he worked for the feds. That murder case he beat, worked for the feds. The feds don't. I got an FBI partner that told me all about you and Coon Pappy them.
There you go with his FBI partners. Niggas out here following niggas that got FBI partners. Hey, yo, get the fuck out of here. You an FBI partner. You work with the people too. I don't have no FBI friends, y'all. I don't even want any. Like I don't understand. I can't see the correlation. It's nothing that me and my FBI friend can talk about. Like I don't think we're gonna have. We ain't talking on the same level. Let's talk about sports or something.
God, I got police friends. Told me all about you and Coon Pappy. Yeah, they said that 10 years ago. I'm gonna die right after you. You already died on the inside. They were lying when they said you gonna die. You died on the inside when your partner died in jail and you couldn't go to a funeral. And you know you had something to do with it. But Lil Brandon stood up. And South Walker and them killed him, had him set up. That's when you died that night. You can't come play with me. Little boy dead. That's why you ready to crash out and give up. I just seen you online, so I'm ready to die. I don't give a damn about nothing. It ain't too cheap. What about your kids? Since you put it on your daughter, you don't give a fuck about your daughter. Talking about I put that on my daughter.
Charleston White trying to trick that boy out the streets. See, that's what these guys do, though. I mean, their sole purpose is to trick niggas off the streets. Charleston White, Whack 100. That's why I say they working together. How the fuck y'all got the same goal? You try to trick that man off the streets, man. But I ain't gonna lie, it gets to a certain point of disrespect where it ain't no returning. Like, fuck that tricking nigga off the streets. Nigga, you done trick me. Cause I ain't standing for that. Fuck that. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. That man homeboy got killed while he was in prison, and that man homeboy daughter. Tricking off the streets go out the window in that scenario. You gonna have to stand on that, my nigga. You got to stand on that. And I'm looking for you. Ain't gonna be no situation where when I see you, I see you. Nah, bitch, I'm gonna see you, motherfucker. I'm gonna make sure I see you. But everything is different nowadays.
You done abandoned your daughter, and you ready to abandon the look again. To leave out here so that you ain't get your daughter. Talking about I put that on my daughter. Your daughter, you lying on your daughter. And they did lie. You already did. You died on the inside. Down the inside, but your life. Go, yeah, yo, this is what I wanted you to see. When God touched your life, this is what it looked like. You so far off the ground, like you can't even touch me or even see me, nigga.
Now he's showing.
Like you can't even get close to me, broke ass. You done got broke on the ground down there. You and everybody you walking wrong with, you dead on the inside. There's no success now. You growing your hair, you ain't even grooming no more. You used to be a well-groomed, handsome little nigga. Boy, you looking fried and died already. You done gave up on life. You done already died. You done lost hope. You done gave up on your dreams. You done gave up on your desires and your fantasy to be a star. Remember, you used to be a big star. Now you a falling star like the demon. Don't lose the demon, son. You ain't got no God in your life. Your mama ain't got no God. Your daddy ain't got no God. It ain't even no protection, no God. You think little Ronnie baby died with him because there ain't nobody got no God on y'all side. Everybody died from little Brandon to little Chink because of you. Oh yeah, yo. Let me show you something.
I mean, that is true. I mean, I don't know about the God part, but Yo Yoooo mouth has gotten a lot of his homeboys in fucked up situations. I mean, you know, we done talked about Shorty. I think he a goofball too, for real.
What? Look, let me show you something. Let me show you something. This is how you wanted to live. This is how you wanted to live. This is how you wanted to live. Yeah, look how they just tuned in. Ooh, I got them tuned in. Tell that go, yeah, yo, quit all they got talking like he tough. Everybody done died around you, and ain't nobody died for killing y'all people. So I'm back carrying them guns, hoping I get to put that firearm on a nigga like Yo Yoooo and get me a no bill, cause he done already left the threats. And I keep that pistol on me, hoping to run into a rapid that has made threats that the FBI already done put the tag on it.
You see that? Why anytime somebody make threats to Charleston White, the FBI put a tag on him? The niggas don't think he working with the people. Anytime somebody make threats to Charleston White, here come the police department. Yo, Charleston White was able to get a person locked up from across the country. That man called the police from Texas and got a man locked up in Atlanta. Hey, yo, you think you can pull that off? If you got threatened online by somebody in California, wherever if you in Nebraska, or not even Nebraska, North Carolina, and you called the police and like, yo, this man threatened me, you think they're gonna come arrest you? Arrest him and give him a no bail. Fuck out of here. That man's a federal government agent. It's an agent.
Stop. So I can make your mama cry, ho. Come on, cause Chink went to heaven. Lil Ronnie going to hell. He died in sin, left his baby to die like a cow to run off and left his baby. I'm gonna die shielding my baby from the bullets. Coward ass.
Lil Ronnie did the right thing in that scenario, man. Charles White just fucking talking. You know bullets penetrate skin? Dumbass. If a motherfucker's shooting at you, if they shooting at you, why the fuck is you gonna jump on the child? Like, that is dumb as a motherfucker. So you gonna make the child a target. Charleston White bitch ass, he the type that hold his child as a shield. I can see Charleston White doing that. Motherfucker get the flocking at his ass, he gonna grab the nearest baby. Try to pick him up. He gonna pull a J-Main. He gonna pull FYB J-Main. Hold the child as a shield. Lil Ronnie did what he's supposed to do, man. It just so happened, I think the baby might have got hit first. You know what I mean? In the first couple shots. This is an unfortunate situation. But you don't, if a motherfucker's shooting at you, You don't dive on the child. Like, this ain't menace to society, my nigga. Bullets go through bullets depending on the caliber of the firearm. That bitch might kill you and the baby. The whole time the baby couldn't survive. The baby wasn't even the target. Your bitch ass made it a target. Lil Ronnie did the right thing, man. He tried to run away and take the shooters away from the car. That's what he did, man. That's what it looked like he did, anyway.
Good thing. You dying like a coward, nigga. You running. And they run his ass down and chop him down with them chopper bullets you like rapid by. My 40, go, boom, and they got chinky, and two. Got that little bitch chink too. God bless her little soul, but the bitch got to go. Cause guess what? The Bible says, Mama said that the Bible said that you must pay for your father's sins, and Chick had to suffer from her father's sins. He been setting up dice game. They didn't know she was in the car, but God, she was in the car. She got hit too. You know why? God allowed it? Because he allowed the father to do what he did. It's called free will. God will give you free will to do what you do. And Mama always said that the children have to suffer from what their parents' choices and decisions. All children, not just little chink. Not just little chink. All.
So did your kids suffer for your sins? Charlie? Y'all got arrested for killing an innocent man. Did your kids suffer for that? Now, he always try to make himself seem like whatever he got going on is superior to the rest of the community. Like, get the fuck out of here, man. I always talking about his mother. My mother this. My mother was a God-fearing woman. Bitch, your mother raised 2 murderers, nigga. What the fuck is you talking about? Nigga, your mother ain't no different than anybody else's mother in the hood, bitch. Keep talking about your motherfucking mother. That should be pissing me off, y'all, how he be disrespecting Julio, Fulio mother, FBG Duck mother, everybody mother. But his mother birthed 2 men convicted of murder. And he tried to make it sound like she just this hell of a woman. Nigga's a fucking cornball, man.
Children have to suffer from their mother and their father's sins. You had to suffer from yours. What kind of mother and father let a 13-year-old boy drop out of school in middle school and go get killed and shot up with Lil Zach? Lil Zach, my cousin. But guess what? BAC, my put bullets in Lil Zach's ass and killed him and slumped you with a foot. Now you don't even mumble BAC name. All of a sudden you took BAC killed Lil Zach. And you don't even mumble BAC name. The BAC make you make out. And Big Street was Shimon. I pull up over there in the duplexes one time to go get me some weed and some mushroom. They killed the little girl. I sat back and I said, ooh, they finna shoot up some mama houses. Ooh, ain't this finna get shot? And some more innocent kid. Man, you know what? They finna kill nigga brother like they did when Nipsey Hussle got killed. When Nipsey Hussle got killed, innocent people died behind it. Ain't nobody died behind Lil Ronnie and Chief. It ain't nothing but a nigga done come home and his homeboy waiting on him to crash out. Cause did none of them do nothing. It wasn't no smoke. It wasn't no bullets let out. It wasn't nothing. It was a bunch of niggas online championing for the police to finally do their job like snitches do. That's why I'm telling y'all, come over here and play police with me. Cause when a baby get killed, y'all want to play police. It wasn't no street justice. All your man babies out there. Where the street justice at then? On my house, they get shot up. I ain't heard about it getting jumped on in jail. I ain't heard about nothing. Since you got so much reach to get peso homeboy jumped on in jail, get them niggas touched, Mr. Tough Guy. But no, you can't. You on here talking, and you really want to commit suicide. I saw you get off and served. Your response time is too slow. You don't have a logical, functioning, working brain that works on a normal, functioning basis. You have an abnormal brain that needs crews. So, nigga, you can't strategize and plan and plot to get a nigga like me that's a thinking man that keep all kind of layers and players around him so it can't touch me. You lost if you think y'all can get I'm untouchable. I'm gonna say again. I'm untouchable. I'm a god to you, nigga.
This is why you can't let some people get money, man. Charleston White really believes that. He really believes he's untouchable. And he's a god to those guys. Like, I don't know who, I mean, I guess he's talking specifically to a group of people, but he believes that, yo. Can't tell him nothing otherwise. You gotta be careful when you make millionaires, man. Some people don't know how to handle success. You know, some people don't know how to handle influence. Yo, as a 40-year-old man still looking for an identity. Like, yo, that is insane. Like, those type of people shouldn't get no money. That's why he acting like that online. That man said he ain't had no identity, man. He always wanted to be accepted. Like, nigga, you a grown-ass man talking about you always wanted to be accepted, bitch. Yo, we got some wild characters out here, man. Got some wild characters out here, for real. I mean, I don't even know if Yo Yoooo even said something about y'all. Let's see if Yo Yoooo this time. Before we go back to DJ Academics. Guys, I only see Charleston White when they come across Instagram. It seems like less people sharing them. It's either less people sharing them or I unfollowed everybody that was sharing them. I don't know which one it was. I know I did unfollow a few people that shared your shit. I was tired of saying them. I'm getting a bike for them. They're gonna be CC still online. Maybe at 13, 12. But to not have an identity at 40 is diabolical.
I've actually seen any artists give to each other, and of course, Rich Homie Quan's team has came video something while Thug was locked up, just to show everybody that you know Rich Homie was actually holding it down, even though they weren't on the best of terms. But we'll get into all of it in just a second. Let's start it out with this. So the last video I made, I pretty much came out and showed y'all that Lil CJ Casino had pretty much said the reason he's never inside of Fort Worth, Texas, Texas, where he's from, and of course where he reps, is because he says gang unit is on his ass. You know what I'm talking about? He said he ain't finna nobody trick him out the streets or trick him off the earth as well, because like I say, I think Lil CJ might be the most hated rapper to ever come out of Fort Worth, Texas. I'm talking about from just all sides, all around, just have a huge dislike for Lil CJ Casino, right? Anyway, so with that being said, this is what Yo Yoooo came out and said after Lil CJ Casino pretty much said that's the reason he doesn't be inside of Fort Worth. And let me play it for y'all.
Bad nigga really just mad because they can't come to Fort Worth, the city they was born in, the city they went to school in, had their first fight in, sold their first drug, fucked their boss hoe, you know what I'm saying, shot their first gun. You can't do that in Fort Worth.
So Yo Yoooo streaming now? That nigga streaming? Let's make sure we was alive.
You know what I'm saying? They gotta go do that in Houston or in Dallas or Atlanta or Miami or in Timbuktu. They can't do it in a murder, because I'm in a murder. I can show you everywhere. I can show you my hood, your hood. You know what I'm saying? I can go everywhere. South side, east side, west side, north side with the essays, Diamond Hill, Hemp Hill. I can go to Forest Hill, I can go to Holly Hill, I can go to motherfucking Las Vegas Trail, I can go to motherfucking everywhere. Cause it's my motherfucking city, nigga. I'm king of the murder. I can go on 7th Street, 8th Street, 6th Street, 4th Street, 1st Street, A, B, C, D, G, L, all the way down. Pussy, king of the murder, bitch. Come outside, get. But we pushing peace though. Right back.
Anyway, so That's what Yo Yoooo had to say. Then, of course, he came and he said, king of the murder. Now, the thing about this is, he came out and he said this after he actually did not an interview, but a vlog, I guess he's doing with Adam 22, or he did do with Adam 22, where they pretty much went to east, different parts of the hood, and was just showing it around. So, I believe that's going to drop. I don't know when it's going to drop, but it is going to drop. But this is what y'all had to say inside the comment.
Yo, why is niggas allowing Adam 22 to come into the hood? Yo, niggas be dumb, yo. I ain't gonna lie. These niggas on clout so hard that they ain't even thinking. The last group of New York niggas, one of them niggas got booked letting Adam 22 come to the hood. And I tried to warn him. I said, you gonna get it. I said, y'all niggas gonna get indicted. A week later, 2 weeks later, his dumb ass booked. Letting Adam 22 come to the hood. That shit don't even sound right. You shouldn't be use Adam 22 and hood in the same sentence. Man's a fucking police. I don't know, y'all. I just don't get it. I don't get it. I couldn't do that. Yo, niggas just got indicted on your platform. Yo, you not coming to the hood, bro. Not off the strength of me. And even if you was to come to the hood, I ain't gonna be there. Straight up, I don't even want to be around that shit. I don't want to be around that. Yo, Adam coming in a while. Yo, let me know when he leave. That's type shit I'm on. Let me know when your dip and you niggas out of line. I fuck around, stop coming around after that. Cause I don't know what's up with these niggas. Niggas going out bad. Said what? How he iced his career? He let him go and he let him do his thing. He ain't iced his career. Icing somebody's career would be when Diddy did the lots. You know what I mean? Held their publishing and all that shit. Lord Dirk let Mimo roll. Free as a bird, nigga. Do your thing, nigga. Go get your money. He just wasn't no bag for him. Wasn't no money for him out there. Do I think Diddy should beat the case? Yeah. Do I think Diddy will beat the case? I don't know. Because do I think the government proved its case? No. But yo, none of that matters in this system, yo. Like, that's the part people not understand. None of that matters. It don't matter if they prove the case. It don't matter if the evidence wasn't there. They can still find him guilty. Yeah, Mimo 600 out of control, man. Mimo 600 is a walking victim. Every story you hear about Mimo 600, he's being victimized. So, you gotta take what he's saying with a grain of salt. He's probably angry. I mean, he's probably very frustrated and angry with the way his life been going. Involved, it pertaining to the streets. He thought it was something that it wasn't. He's been a walking victim. Every situation, every time Mimo name come up, he's a victim. Mimo got chased, Mimo got beat up, Mimo got shot, Mimo got robbed, Mimo got shot at. Like, you don't never hear Mimo doing nothing to nobody. They need to stop picking on him. You know what I mean? Niggas be picking on Mimo in Chicago. Yeah, glad. What part of the accountability is his now? What you mean? Every accountability is split 50%. Diddy is wrong for leveraging money over top of people's heads. I done said that 1,000,000 times. But you can only do that if you allow it. You know what I mean? A person can only leverage money over your head if you allow it. People only do what you allow, man. That's how that shit go. man, see the Section 8, man. Section 8 raised me. Nothing wrong with Section 8. As long as you working. As long as you ain't just sitting back collecting the check and ain't doing nothing. I might have worked two jobs while we was on Section 8. But I think Diddy should be found not guilty because he didn't sex traffic nobody, man. Like, you can't keep allowing the feds to move the goalposts. It's like we're allowing the feds to keep moving the goalposts. Keep moving that bitch. Move it further. You know what I mean? They move another inch. Next thing you know, they moving it a foot. Next man, they move that bitch a mile. You like, what the fuck? Should never let them move it an inch. I mean, if you wouldn't have let them move an inch, they wouldn't have took it a mile. That's how that shit go. That's why you gotta fight against it. Can't stand with that, man. Knowing how these people operate. Now they don't move off good faith. The prosecution of Diddy is malicious. It's a targeted attack. That man being targeted, man. For whatever reason. Like I was saying the other day. Yo, keep saying free butter. Must be trying. They call you Trenches News. I know you is. The only person that say free butter is Trenches News. Butter is ready to go to prison for a long ass time. If Butter could have went to if he could have made it to Chicago, Butter would have been good. He couldn't make it to Chicago. If he'd have made it to Chicago, Butter probably be home right now. But since he got caught in the outskirts, Butter ready at least probably catch a 10-piece. Definitely ready to catch a 10-piece. Oh, alright. What do you like about it? I can't laugh at them type of niggas. You know, Butter testified on niggas. I don't think that Butter do funny. If Butter wasn't a rat, he'd be alright. That nigga want to Stone Cold. I wouldn't have no problem with Butter. I would fuck with Butter for real. Because he is kind of funny. If you take the ratting away from him. But you can't take it away from him, so I can't laugh at him. That's another nigga that got jammed up for his own cases and told. He got jammed up for his own cases. Fuck you riding around with firearms for if you can't take the case. Shit crazy. But yeah, we'll see. I think they have a Diddy case. I think they have a decision by Wednesday, Thursday at the latest. Hopefully Diddy got a drawer in there too. I would hope he did. If I had Diddy money, I would have a drawer. Reach out to a family member, a trusted family member, give him $3 million. Man, make sure I beat this case. 2 of them. Kick out another $6 million. Reaching out to a jury fan. I wouldn't give it to the drawer. I'd give it to the family member. If I had somebody else do it, I wouldn't do it at all. John Gotti ain't tell. John Gotti got caught on wiretaps talking about crimes. John Gotti ain't snitch on nobody. And even if he did, fuck John Gotti too. Like, just the fuck. Like, yo, y'all think I don't got no pics. But from what I understand, John Gotti ain't telling on nobody. Tired. I'll make it right. I don't give a fuck. If they went bad, maybe they wasn't gangster like they thought. You know, because you take your own cases, man. I don't understand why it's so hard for people. Commit the crime, you get found guilty, you do the time. That's it. There ain't no cut cards, and ain't no wiggling out of it. Only way you get out is if, prosecute you misconduct. Over sentence. Judge made a mistake. I mean, found out they manipulated some evidence. Ineffective counsel. That's how you get home. Like, that's how I was taught. This shit that's going on nowadays, I don't get it. I wasn't raised out that mall. I ain't come out of that mall. What's up, Sharice, baby? Cool and for real. Got a long ass ride through the country roads. Motherfucking country roads. Yeah, we was ready to listen to something. Roc Nation. So for the last couple of days, my man been like, probably since like last week, they were like, yo, you gotta get on Roc Nation, yo, for shady business practices. Them niggas to cover up. They using Jay-Z name and his likeness, and they on bullshit. They fucking over black artists. So Bobby Shmurda was on Vlad TV. Bobby Shmurda was on Vlad TV talking about how Roc Nation basically derailed his career. But a couple weeks ago, we was talking about how Roc Nation did Tory Lanez. But Roc Nation has a history of doing this to people. They did the same thing to Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj said Roc Nation's, what's up, G-Man? She said Roc Nation, hacked her Twitter page. So what the fuck is going on with Roc Nation? What the fuck is going on with Jay-Z? Why is Jay-Z portraying himself like he out here trying to help artists, but he really fucking people over?
Brother, I'm gonna tell you, like, I had posted something online, and I said, Nicki, stay up, like, yo, not to fuck with Jay. And it's not necessarily fucking with Jay, because I don't think Jay is, like, this terrible person. But I think the brand of Roc Nation is probably the worst thing that's ever happened to hip-hop.
Damn.
Because they have the most likable or one of the lovable hip-hop aficionados and legends that we have, Jay-Z. That's the face of it, but they do nothing but fuck with other black artists. I've never heard them fucking with a white artist, ever. You feel what I'm saying? Like, all they do is, like, they're trying to create a monopoly. Like, they want to be, Roc Nation wants to be Live Nation. You know how Live Nation is with touring? You can't really tour without Live Nation. Like, trust me, they will fuck your whole shit up. Trust me, I told you they did this with Sexy Red, Moneybagg Yo, and even Lil Baby. And they were trying to strong arm Broadway. I know this personally. I'm talking to these teams. That's what Live Nation is. Roc Nation, which is a subsidiary of Live Nation, because they got a deal that's under Live Nation. They want to do the same thing to hip hop, but they want to do it with all artists. So, like, it's funny because Jay-Z talks all this, like, he loves artist shit, but his label and conglomerate bully artists. They do the worst things to artists. Like, everything, I remember I told you everything about Bobby Shmurda, go watch his fucking Vlad interview. I feel like I'm going off topic, but go watch his Vlad interview. Just go watch his Vlad interview if you thought I was lying at all. Yo, Bobby Shmurda's career got killed by Roc Nation, my nigga.
See, this is DJ Academic strong suit. When he get to talking about criminal cases and what's ratting and all that other shit, he need to sit out those conversations. But this is where DJ Academics is strong at. The music industry.
This is why you got him lining up and doing all this weird stuff on Instagram, because Roc Nation killed his career. Roc Nation, he was going broke. Roc Nation, because Epic wouldn't give him no more money because he was locked up for years. They was holding his contract. Roc Nation's like, we're going to manage you. We'll give you some bread. He needed bread. We'll give you some bread, blah, 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 blah. All we need you to do, you have to help us force your way out of Epic Records contract. Bro, Epic Records is the premier rap label on Sony. Like, you think Sony's trying to get bullied by motherfucking Roc Nation? So they're like, all right, we're not going to go to war with you, but fuck Bobby. Like, we'll just sacrifice his career. So Bobby became a sacrificial lamb, all because of Roc Nation. And if y'all ever think I'm lying about any of these things, this is what I be trying to say. When people be talking about Roc Nation, I'm not talking about the right shit. You have to talk about the right shit. If y'all don't talk about the right shit, look, Roc Nation, go watch his Vlad interview. He's giving it up on there. Look.
Quavo's there to pick you up. Quavo picks me up. Right.
Yeah, I told you the situation. Epic wouldn't pay like $3 million for him to get out of jail. It was maybe $4. I think it was $4 million for him to get out of jail. They're like, we don't know. Well, we're going to keep his contract. Roc Nation comes in because they know he's about to get out. Everybody in the culture is like, yo, he held it down. This is a real nigga. This is also after the time with 6ix9ine. So people are like, yo, we're going to celebrate the realest nigga. Roc Nation comes in to say, oh shit, this guy's going to get shit ton of money. He's going to be the most lit nigga because he's the definition of keeping it real. They come in, they offer to advance him some money to help out his fam. They're like, yo, we'll give you some bread, blah, blah, blah. All we want is that we want you want to manage you and eventually sign you. Bobby's in jail. Bobby says, of course. All right, so I want to sign to y'all. Let's go. Y'all are helping me out. When he gets out, Epic is no punks. Epic literally looks at Roc Nation and looks at Bobby and says, check this out. Whatever y'all had planned, you're still under contract to us. Now, Roc Nation could buy us out and you could go over there. But we know what you're worth. They're going to have to give us that. Now, this is what fans never know. Bobby's not like, remember Bobby didn't drop music at first? All this was happening in the background. Roc Nation, and this is why I said they're bullies. They didn't.
I was wondering why Bobby wasn't dropping no music.
Want to pay Epic what they should have paid him. If you want the nigga so bad because you think he's the realest and he's blah blah, pay Epic, get them out the way, and it's your artist now. By the way, they've done this multiple times. They did this with motherfucking make this. Yo, if you're claiming 1501 is so bad, just pay them. Don't try to use our cultural clout to get them out. Pay money to get them free, and you sign them. But they're cheap, and they use this cultural flag, and then they ruin people's careers. They'll sacrifice the artists. So Bobby, like, he's stuck in the middle. The company says pay us. They don't want to pay him. They want Bobby to rebel against Epic. Bobby can't rebel against Epic because Bobby's still under contract. He's trying to drop new music. If you can't diss Epic, like fuck Epic and then drop a song, like they're gonna feel away. So he's kind of like playing it neutral. They want Bobby to turn it, like they've done this before. They did it with Uzi. They wanted Uzi to turn against Generation Out. They want the artist to crash out against their current label that they could be seen as the good guys. Says, oh, we're coming to sign you. Bobby didn't do it, or he couldn't do it, and then they wouldn't pay. So Bobby's in limbo. Here's who hurts when an artist is in limbo. The artist, because the artist's career is stagnant. They can't move. And you know, everybody who gets out of jail, that clout only lasts for a certain amount of time. So Bobby couldn't drop no music. His clout is in limbo. And they're basically saying, we're not going to pay. And Epic is like, what the fuck? Epic sees the play and says, all right, well, we're not going to fund this anymore. Pay us, or we're down to take that loss on Bobby. We'll just live off his past catalog. If you want him...
That's fucked up. If all that is true, that is fucked up, man. Roc Nation down bad for that. It's ran by a snitch though. So I ain't surprised. I keep telling y'all that snitching shit run deeper than you think. It ain't just no street shit. It's really about character. So Desiree Perez being a rat, don't surprise me that they moving in this way. She's a rat. Can't trust her. Selfish. Stab you in the back. And that's how she running Roc Nation over that bitch. The same exact way. And using Jay-Z face to do it. Y'all gotta listen to that lawsuit that her daughter put out on her. Those some wild allegations. And I believe it. I believe it. Got the boyfriend locked up several times. Putting false charges on the nigga.
Him in this hot period of him getting out, pay us. None of that happens. And essentially what happens, they drain Bobby. Pause. They just let him sit there, clout decreases, nothing happens. Roc Nation eventually realized Bobby isn't worth as much as they thought he would be, because now it's months after, it's like a year after.
Yeah, I seen that.
They're down to let him go. Epic ain't down to put no more money into Bobby. Bobby basically gets dropped. Bobby's now independent, and two companies fighting over him fucked him over. They fucked him over. Like, now the niggas doing hoochie daddy dances. Hoochie daddy. Like, that's it. So again, when people tell me about Roc Nation, I'll be like, bro, please just like yo, Roc Nation is the most anti-cultural company I can see. And I'm not saying it's because of Jay-Z, it's because of their practices. They use Jay-Z's face to do it. Because it's not Jay-Z doing these things, it's Desiree and her people. They're doing it, but Jay-Z's face is on Roc Nation. It's The Rock. Duh. So anyway, let's listen to how this nigga talks about it.
Were you guys in contact the whole time? He hit me like 2-3 times during the bid. Roc Nation management. I signed with Roc Nation. Roc Nation.
Brother, it's not me saying this. This is fucking documented. Why is Bobby Shmurda? Do y'all remember when Bobby Shmurda was putting on all them fucking hats with the fucking plane on it? Bobby Shmurda, Roc Nation hat. Y'all remember that? If y'all remember that, the nigga he came home, they put on a hat on him as soon as he went up to the office saying he was a Roc Nation property, and you never heard nothing more about him.
I do remember that.
Shit, I don't know if I can find it. But I remember, like, he went to the joint, and they put on a Roc Nation hat on that nigga. I don't know if y'all remember. It's going to take me a while to look for it. It's just not worth it to stop the stream. They put on this fucking hat right here. This little here. They put it on him, and they gave him like a little gift bag. Like, nah, no, it's The Rock. He's over here doing all this dumb shit. Then they killed his fucking career because they were cheap. They didn't want to pay for it. They killed his career. So Bobby is now, like, beefing with hookers in Miami and doing all type of dumb shit, with all due respect, and getting called out for not being able to book tours. Yeah, because Sony, the major label, Roc Nation is not a major label. Sony, Music Entertainment, Epic Records, Science and Future, 21 Savage, and all them other people, they do big business. They realize that Bobby is a tug and war, and they're like, okay, fuck it, we'll just blackball you. We don't give a fuck about you. Let Roc Nation get it popping with you. Then Roc Nation, when they had to realize they have to spend their own money to get him hot, they said, you ain't that important. He dipped. Suckers. I'm sorry. This is some sucker shit.
I'm sorry.
And then y'all gotta also ask yourselves, why is everybody scared to talk about Roc Nation? Look, he just said it. Roc Nation. He called it Op Nation. Then he has, oh my bad, I forgot. Nobody could talk directly about him. Why? Just do the math.
Roc Nation.
7 months later.
Right, and around that time, you signed with Roc Nation management. I signed with Op Nation. Roc Nation. I'm sorry. I'm drunk about Jay-Z. Okay, fair enough.
Get this man's eyes. And that's all I'm trying to tell you. If we talk about and all this good shit, you should never have to talk about a black man's company and be this fucking like, whoa. This is how we talk about Michael Rubin and like white party shit and all these other people that we're calling colonizers and shit like that. That's how you should talk about them. You should be talking about the white executives that's supposedly doing crazy shit. You shouldn't be talking about a nigga from Marcy Projects and you're from New York and his company. When you talk about him, you're like kind of scared. Yeah, he's fucking scared because Jay-Z basically killed his fucking career. Not Jay-Z, but like Jay-Z's company, right?
What nonsense? Jay-Z not playing.
See? Why everybody so scared?
Man, my bad. I'm going through these fucking bag roads. Shit might start getting dicey. You know what I mean? If you wasn't already dicey. Hold on.
Roc Nation.
Let me tell you this. If y'all didn't know anything about Roc Nation, Jay-Z was doing this reform shit, still is. Same with Meek Mill. Meek Mill is over there. Why Dream Chaser Records not on Roc Nation if Roc Nation is so cool and so great? A nigga who would do his own man's dirty. What do you think he would do to a nigga he don't give a fuck about? Now again, I'm not blaming this on Jay. I'm saying this is how the company moves. Roc Nation moves like a company that is not a cultural company. They move like a company that is using and finessing their cultural equity because of Jay-Z to sabotage, violate, steal artists, and do what they want. That to me is some crazy shit. And I'm showing you the living examples of people who got affected by it. Not making this up. Go talk to Bobby Shmurda. Go talk to Lil Uzi. Go talk to Meg Thee Stallion, even though she still fucks with him. But the only reason why she still fucks with him, they're gonna go dumb hard for her because of this Tory shit. Like they know the most thing she care about is to make sure Tory is. They're gonna handle that for her. So she ain't got the beef with her like other people had with her. But any other artist that's only about career, just look what happened.
You know, everyone's happy to have Bobby Shmurda back home. How did it feel? Did you do all 7 years or this? I had like 7 bitches on a check. It should be like that, son. Nigga don't think gay niggas just crazy, bro. And I got a 70-year-old lady running my label, and I love her dearly.
Now you talking about the label stuff.
Well, by 2022, you start being vocal about your issues with Epic. You said,
and I'm telling y'all what the issues is. Epic did hold him in a contract. Epic held him in a contract, that's a fact. But Epic basically said, y'all don't have the country, like, this is how business works. If you sign a basketball player, and let's say they were injured or they went to jail, but you still have contractual rights to them, someone else can't just come underneath you and just be like, well, they're mine now. No, pay me my money. It's the same thing with Caribou and Yachty. Caribou, you could go do whatever you want to do. Just pay Yachty his fucking money. He signed you, you're still on a contract. You want to get out, go do whatever you want with whoever else. Pay the money. This is how regular nation don't want to pay. You can't be cheap and be both. Like, come on now. So when Epic realized that, Epic says, oh, y'all trying to bully us, and y'all trying to think y'all gonna use cultural shit. All right, freeze on Bobby. Bobby's on the shelf. We don't give 2 fucks about Bobby anymore. Roc Nation, they don't care because they're playing chess. They're like, we could either pay the money, or we could just be like, all right, we'll lose this battle because there's other battles they're fighting. Roc Nation and Sony been going at it for a long time. So Bobby's just a casualty of war.
The label's holding a hostage and you wanted to get out. You said, I got a 70-year-old lady running my label and I love her dearly, but doesn't want to let me go at all, no matter what I do. I've been signed to this since I was 19. I did 6 years in jail trying to get off this label before I came home. You name one person in the industry, a label keeps signed in jail for 6 years. Yeah, I know. I made them more millions than they ever gave me. Just let me go. You name me one person, they named the jail 6 years. Listen, I still love you. I said, you probably don't love me, but I still love you, baby. You know what I'm saying? I still love you. You know what I'm saying? It's all love. They know what it is. Listen, it's all love. You heard? I ain't got nothing but love for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Leave me alone.
Bobby, man. So hurt, and I understand, brother. I understand. Okay, my bad for going on that.
Yeah, I don't know, man. That shit crazy. Yeah, I tried to watch a little bit of it. Yeah, I can't watch Trap Lil Ross. Like, anytime I hear his voice, I turned it off once he started talking. I think Trap Lil Ross is extreme goofy. And I don't understand how anybody from Chicago sit across him. But as soon as he started talking, I turned it off. I couldn't, it was enough. Yeah, I can't fuck with that. Can't fuck with it. But I seen a little bit of it. I seen him showing text messages with Dirk and talking about Mana Duke, and Mana Duke shot at him and all this weird ass shit. They weirdo, bro. You gotta ignore them niggas. Like, I can ignore Mimo. Fucking with the little young girl, 33 years old, chasing a 19-year-old. He's a weirdo, man. He's a weirdo. Fuck with that nigga. No, I ain't see that part. What interview? What part of it? If he snitched when he up millions, he'll snitch if he broke. Snitching don't depend on how much money you got. If he up millions, he'll snitch if he broke too. Ain't no difference. So he basically just admitted he's a rat. Basically. So I should have put in the title, Mimo admits he's a rat. It's getting bad out here, man. It's getting bad out here, man. Niggas ain't standing tall. But I'll be going live with Sean G later. See how that work out. Probably gonna try to get that like 10, 11 o'clock. Depends on his schedule. And what time I finish driving. Got a long ass ride for real. Bitch in the middle of the fucking country. Look at this shit. Middle of the motherfucking country. Nothing but mountains and shit. Yeah, hell yeah. That's my way in time. Should've left this fucking morning. I really wanted to get on the road early, at least by 1 or 12. Shit ain't work that way. Shit ain't work that way. Rivers won, but it is. I want while later on we gotta see Dr. Umar Johnson talking about Diddy, man. I got to see what he said. Dr. Umar Johnson's a fucking character. That nigga online being a character. Meanwhile, his daughter on